Well, just letting all the birds have a bath. The ones that are feeding the chicks and that, they just went straight in and having a clean up. Very hot day today again. We've got a mini sort of heat wave due in the next few days. It's going to be over the 20s today. Chicks are doing well, and I'll show you in a minute. I've had a bit of a up and down week with the chicks. I've got another nest. The hen who just started laying in the last video, she's got 4 eggs now. She's sitting on those. So she's on 4 eggs. And then she's on the little buff yellow. She's on clear. She's on 3 eggs at the moment. Now at the beginning of the week I had I'd had 2 chicks hatch in this nest, and this is off my what I'd call my best pair, the pair that I really want chicks off. And look at that bird there. He's just had a bath in the actual bath, and now he's trying to wash himself in a drinker, even though he's still got a bath on his cage. Daft sod. Anyway, and then the next day we had 2 other chicks hatched in the same nest. So I had a nest of 4, and that nest did have 5 eggs in it. 1 egg was clear. So so I had 4 chicks, so I was pleased with that. But then the next day, on the Tuesday, the day after, I found one of the chicks, the newest chick that had hatched, was squashed dead in the bottom of the nest, unfortunately. So I've got 3 chicks, and then the next morning I come down and one of the chicks was on the floor. Looked like it was dead, but I popped it in my hands and breathed on it, and for about 20 minutes, half an hour, and warmed it up, and it surprisingly, but thankfully, it come to life, and now it's doing really well. So yeah, that's a bit of a lesson. Make sure you don't just think, oh, they're dead, and throw them in the bin, or whatever you do with your dead chicks. And that chick's actually doing really well now. I was pleased with that. Yeah, and that's those 3 chicks there. They're just starting to get their pin feathers, and that's the smallest one there. They're being really well fed though, so good to see what they're like. But yeah, this was the one that I found on the floor, and that was nearly a week ago now, so thankfully, and hopefully it won't have any repercussions further down the line, but it seems fine anyway. But yeah, it proves that you shouldn't just accept them as dead straight away. That took a good, as I say, good 20 minutes to revive that one. Popped it back in the nest and fine, thankfully. And obviously, don't know how long it had been on the floor for, but it was very cold. And then on to these 2 chicks, which I'm actually really pleased with. Now, this was the pairing, I don't know if you remember that, my oldest hen, who actually comes from a pair of birds who her parents were a direct proper Spanish pair of Razas, like all my liners. But this was the blue cock I decided to, right at the last minute, put her with. Now he's a slightly bigger bird, and I got him from another breeder. He's a really nice bird, but he is the biggest bird in my shed without a doubt. But I decided to put him with her because I actually wasn't going to breed her at first this year, and I'm pleased at that because I've one of the chicks, as you can see, looks like it's white with fawn, I think it's going to be. So it'll be interesting. That's going to be a real interesting colouring. So it's a bit something different than the other ones, normal variegated. But yeah, so they're doing really well, both of those. So that's all the chicks at the moment. Yeah, so that's all the chicks at the moment, so 5. So not setting the world alight, but that's the breeding season, is it? I mean, I did hear about one breeder I know, and he only had four pairs. He's just started with Razas, and although he's got some chicks, he's just lost all 3 of his 4 hens. All died in 1 week. So just shows, however bad you think you've got it, someone else has got it worse. But yeah, anyway, so more chicks due the end of this week and at the weekend from Clear Hen, and then early next week from the hen that's got 4 eggs. And then the chicks that we've got, the two that I just showed you, they'll be on the perch. They'll be on the perch soon. They grow up so fast. Anyway, so another quick update. I'm going to have to think of a way of doing a more interesting video, but these are just diaries of the breeding season, so you are getting just a straight from the phone, I'm afraid, look at the birds. But I will I will possibly have a think about how I can make a more interesting video. But yeah, so if you have any ideas or anything you want to see, let me know and I'll see what I can do. Anyway, I'm going to let these birds finish off having their bath, and then I'm going to start cleaning them all out. Thanks for watching. See you in a few days. Good luck in your season. Cheers.